Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of World Conqueror 4 event guides, walkthroughs. This is the laid back launcher. Man, struggling with my own tag. Good way to start off the video, I guess. We're continuing along with the Normandy landings hard mode events. Forgive me if I'm a bit slow, a bit nasally. I am feeling a tad under the weather right now. Apologies if there's any coughing or if my voice is a tad scratchy. We're doing mission 4 today, Marseille. I'm not a fan of this one by my recollection. The enemy buff is requisition, which I haven't found to be a terribly difficult deep enemy buff to deal with, nor has excitation been terribly difficult. It's only in some of the newer of the defense events where excitation can be kind of annoying. I'm thinking El Alamein. Before we start the mission, I'll give you a quick rundown. You can pause as I'm scrolling along, and you can just see what my HQ looks like really quickly right now. Get an idea of the generals I'm using, how they're configured. I had just begun the process of starting to upgrade things like health and mobility. I'd finally gotten all the major abilities upgraded. I got Bach and De Gaulle in, in expectation of being able to upgrade them to this stuff basically immediately at a huge investment in metals and stuff. Unfortunately, we can't even upgrade them yet unless you're willing to pay like something like $6 or $7 or euros or whatever. I was hoping to get De Gaulle. De Gaulle looks really powerful with this ability. But nope. I had Sword Rocco. I sold Rocco because I wasn't using him much in the rotation. I thought I'd be using Bach. I was prepared to sell Zhang to replace him with De Gaulle, but then they expanded the HQ, and you, I lost some strategic depth. Anyway, those are my generals. You can see I gave the first two upgrades to the people who deserved it the most, Guderian and Konev. Ramo deserves one. He's Ramo and Runstedt also deserve one. They're the OGs from the beginning. So does Lieb. Lieb will be the next to get it. Lieb is like I think my first commander after Messi was Lieb. I didn't really bother with any of the earlier, cheaper infantry generals. Anyway, we're here to do an event, so let's actually do it. Normandy landings. Sorry, I'm doing this at the last moment. I'm a procrastinator. It's in my genes. I can't help it. It's awful. Let's see if we can get. Let's put Yamaguchi on the. Richelieu? I always struggle with the French names. And put him where he's surrounded by the most enemies. So you get full advantage of the Richelieu's ability. It basically turns it into a complete juggernaut. You will see in a moment. What is this? A combat medic? Artillery. I'll put Konev on the artillery since he's more configured to be a non-elite unit artillery, and Marseille has plenty of forest cover, which behooves his ability pretty well. So, pretty heavy hit, and we still get to attack with Yamaguchi after. That's the beauty of Yamaguchi. Would have been nice if he activated then, so I could deploy Tasuni in as well. So I'm just gonna restart. Sorry guys. Things move along much faster if you do the restarts at the beginning. You'll save yourself a lot of time later on. I could do these guides where, you know, I stick with the entire thing through and through, but I don't think that'd be very interesting. See, that's the difference between being able to get a guy and start chipping away at the city early than not being able to. I mean, sure. Let's try to conserve a combat medic. That's still pretty useful. Speaking of Lieb, let's put him in the battle on this super artillery. Unfortunate that Yamaguchi didn't kick in there. I would like to get Hoff moving up. Put him on the city so the enemy attacks him while he is also attacking the city. I actually intended to go after the medic, but I fat fingered. And now we're in excellent position to pretty much storm into the south of France. Hey, good that the medic didn't give us too much issue. I'm pretty sure he's dead anyway. It's nice not to have to deal with either fragmentation, fanaticism, or perish together. It's so nice when you don't have to deal with that, man. So nice. Let's help out our allies in the region. Unfortunately, Richelieu did not join in on that attack. Put the combat medic down because, well, we have him. Come on, boss, to go do your thing. There you go, good man. I'm trying to get through this mess of destroyers before they... Destroyers and cruisers and stuff before they block the way. I'll do my little bit by helping them out. Now, interesting note, I could have one, work your way up softest targets to hardest targets when you're destroying them, or else you'll get caught stuck in a city when you get like 1 point below destroying the enemy. You might have asked, well, why did you wait? Why did you put Hoth in the city instead of just sending him forward if you prioritize speed, which I do, by the way. That's unfortunately how the mindset of endgame players at some point. Putting the Richelieu around where we have allied players so the Richelieu can take full advantage of its ability. Why didn't I move Hoth forward and just use paratroopers from the city that I now control in the south with an airport? Well, I also saw that there was heavy armor nearby, and I wanted to weaken that a little before I moved my units more cohesively as a group, so I can have that juggernaut effect going on. That probably might have been hastened by having, you know, a tank and the super artillery move along and soften up the targets, but I also wouldn't have been able to deploy anything from the city anyway, and I didn't want there to be any risk that the enemy armor would be able to take the city again, so I just kept my tank there, used Hoth's, you know, fully decked out loadout to just punish anything that tried to get close. Now I'm gonna move on my rear units first. Tassigny will stay in, I'm not sure which city that is. If this is Marseille, then maybe this is, what, Toulouse? I don't know. Let's keep on moving up with Bastico. Hey, maybe Bastico can deliver a pretty political blow there if he can. I don't want to have Chronos be that far forward. I was hoping Lee would be able to get a kill. In his heyday, he would have been able to, but it's not his heyday anymore. And these two, the final two objectives in the north are well outside of air power range, so it's not really worth deploying something like the Enterprise in the game right now. What I will do first is the Brandenburgers, since they can move immediately. I'll deploy Meretskov. He has this ability, and the medal is level 9. Check. You can see the rest of the ribbons, you know, in your ribbon menu. I'm not going to waste time with that. No, why not try to capitalize? Who knows, every little bit of health can be useful. And of course, I would like to deploy a King Tiger with Guderian, but I'm not sure everyone has a level 5 King Tiger. So, I will be using the Pershing instead, since it has a good chunk of health, attack, defense, and a useful ability. And everyone knows the Pershing. We all love the Pershing. Of course, the medic. Unfortunately, the Geneva Conventions are Geneva suggestions in this game. Blame the devs, not me. Yeah, I'm being pretty reckless with my own medic. Man, this artillery has a lot of health. It does get health back from attacking, I keep on forgetting that. I'm gonna go from Lyon first, and then move back down south to a more comfortable target. There are no more comfortable targets from up here. Why not? We can get Guderian closer to the objectives. And it's always about Guderian because he is the juggernaut. You can see him configured like so. He is maxed out. After sacrificing Rocco, I finally had enough to get my first tank level 5 ribbons. After a long ass time, though. Let's help out our boys in Marseilles. Then we can come at this objective from the south, I guess. What else I'd like to get? I finally got the BM-21 upgraded. Let's see it in the field for the first time. I'll be using it with Brooke, who I got all these level 5 ribbons for organically. Just from grinding the new events. Thank goodness for the ribbon sweep system. That's been an amazing add. Good job, Easy Tech. Releasing half-finished updates sucks. Not a huge fan. But adding the ribbon sweep system really helped with the progression. I imagine it would have helped a lot with new players too. I'm generally for anything that makes the game easier for newer players. Pertinent to gaming in general, War Thunder I think should be more forgiving to newer players. That's my long time game, that's my long time platform. I used to be really good at it. I used to love Air RB and War Thunder. I was really good at Air RB. I was one of the OGs. I've been playing War Thunder since like 2014 or something. Not that OG. The game was released in 2012, I think. So I'm not that OG, right? Good thing I put Guderian on a Pershing, which has that ability. I can make these gays, not, I don't want to make the gays pay. They ain't done none wrong. But let's make these guys pay with Pershing's ability. And let's get this thing out of the way, why not, while we're at it. Oh, that's looking like a juicy artillery strike, let's go. Thank you, sir. And we got inspiration on him that fits into his abilities quite well. Get in and get around their face. Any damage you can do here? 334? Probably. Got lucky there. So lucky. 199? I'm certain. Oh my god. He's devastating, man. He is devastating. Can't reach that objective. Should have waited before I made that second move with Retskov. But we might as well clear out this city entirely, whichever it is. Maybe it's Avignon, perhaps? With a noble? So close. Pain, suffering. You know what? I still have generals to spare. Let's put down Konev. Konev. Koenig. Blink. We're looking good. I was hoping that would be enough to capture Marseilles. I guess not. I did kind of completely abandon that southern axis there. And I should be using the elite Air Force units. Dum-dum. I could also deploy more infantry units in the middle, and I have the economic resources for it. I don't really have anywhere safe to put Chenault, so I won't put him down. I don't want to risk losing him. Now we get to see Brookie in action on that 221. Oh man, that was good. He hit like a truck, man. We're sidetracking Guderian a little to capture Leon. Königsberg to Leon. Man, I am bugging right now. Straight bugging, man. If I'm going to deploy infantry anywhere, it's going to be down here. With Malinowski, configured like so. I may be using an extra. Generally, I don't use too much premium content. I used to in some of the videos, but I realized not everyone has premium content, and it's nice to give myself a bit more of a challenge. Yeah, what was I saying? I may be using an extra Blitzkrieg and Raider medal in this mission at some point. So maybe someone has an extra chance of not being retaliated against. That an endgame player might not. Oh wait, that's not Konev. I want Konev up here. To be able to do that. So close. Suffering. Pain, even. And if someone needs heals, I mean, oh, why not let them heal up a little? That's why I have Koenig. I want to get rid of the Alpine as soon as possible. Fortunately, I'm probably not going to be able to take Leon. Oh, I will. Interesting. Also forgot that I have Retskov. Man, you lose track of how many generals you have. That's such a privileged thing to say, but you definitely lose track of all of the generals you have in the field at any given time. I think he's good there. I still have another move with the boy. And then the mythical legend himself. Let's speed things along, why don't we? Should have put it here. Would have saved more distance to cover to the north. How are we looking at Marseille? Okay, we're good. I did forget to take the city itself. Well, I took the city, but I forgot to put anyone in it. I can reach up to that next objective, but there's really no point in doing so. Because of my allies. Let's keep healing the guy who is now incapacitated. Good for you, buddy. I don't mind an infantry. Sacrificing himself against whatever. I'd like to get a first hit against Graziani himself. Speaking of the Italians, let's move along with the southern front. Fortunately, my ship there is a bit stuck. Let's keep moving along towards the objective. Maybe we can capture it here. Close. Single infantry as a placeholder. Spitfire. To take. Let's have a parachute infantry. Oh, is Tussigny looking okay? He's looking okay. Oh my god, he's stuck there. We might as well just make it a little safer, a little more confirmable to move up with haste. We shall take move up in haste. There's a lot of economic heft on this map. Rook, punish these people for being arranged so poorly. Thank you. I prioritize Guderian's movement over security right now. Rook can hold down the fort comfortably. Next turn. Oh damn. Oh damn. Moved up a bit faster than expected. Some may say. And Hoth, step up, bud. You've been slacking recently, much like myself. That looks like a sexy formation I'd love to hit, bro. I shall. Not as thoroughly as I would like, however. Eyes on the prize. We're getting there. Konov is doing this thing. You know, dog. No. I'm not gonna let you bully my friends. Put something down here. Just to give him some second pause. Bloody hell, you Americans. So uncoordinated. By substantial, yeah, that's what I meant. Okay, well, we're good. Let's keep our boy on the front line here. He has this unique ability that lets him heal upon getting attacked. Unfortunately, the medic only has a range of 1, so you can't keep him close to the front line unless the front line is things like, well, just plain old medium tanks. Darian got himself in a slightly unenviable position. Go away. Bonk. You know, Brook would be really nice here. Oh, let's get a sexy flank going. You do have to be careful with these campaign events. You can't be really reckless with your general like you can in all the other events. 215, Gazarian. Literally, if you blitz on me, okay, thank God. 523. Let's just clear out the riffraff first. Five, 2, 3, 330. Let's just be sure. Oh, yeah, definitely nothing to worry about. Oh, wait. Let's just, I mean, do this. Watch Gadarian do the funny. He's gonna do a funny. Just to rub it, just to spite them. Rub it in their face. Well, maybe I am the clown in that situation, since I don't think I even had to kill that guy. I don't know if he was an objective or not. Maybe I just had to take the town first. And that's it, that's the mission. Is it? Am I missing something else? Bruh, oh my god, I'm so dumb, man. Tassini does have some air power, so I'll keep him in the city before I move him out. Bugger me. I'm using the P40 because the air defense does provide an issue at first. Oh, that was so dumb. I had plenty of cash too. I could have comfortably parked infantry in that town. So much about being quick. That was mission 4. Marseilles. Let's see what rewards we get out of this. Of course, now that I have the BM21, I keep on getting it. And of course, no shortage of Alpini, Richelieus, submarines, or Stukas, which I know are artificially inflated in their probability of dropping, so it dilutes the value of these events and you're forced to buy them. Kinda scummy. This is some Gaijin, war games, whatever, EA kind of stuff there. So y'all should maybe reconsider shoving down premium content down our throats like that so much. But that is sort of counteracted by a general positive trend of making the game more accessible. Anyway, next up, will be mission 5, Netherlands. This one probably sucks. I don't think it's as bad as that Operation Market Garden event you have to do for Montgomery's trial. That really sucks. Let's see it. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you have any would like to see future content or have any suggestions, comments, concerns for tactics, anything you like, any countries you'd like to see in Conquest, anything like that. Please feel free to drop that down below. I respond to all comments. I don't have too many people to respond to. Please say hi. I'm lonely. But I do also just waste a lot of time, so that's on me. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. This is the Laidback Launcher signing off. 07 everyone.